Besties, it's getting bad again. It's getting bad. Hello besties and welcome to another video on my channel. So ever since I finished my last projects in a video last year and also did a bit of a starting new projects video, because I have been on a total spree of just starting new projects. I have so many whips right now and I just keep starting new ones. Oopsie. So welcome to the first 2025 installment of Finishing Projects in 24 Hours series here on the channel because oh my gosh, I need some projects done. The projects we are finishing today are as follows. The winter doodle sweater. I had lots of steam when it came to this one, but then other things took priority. We need to do 2 sleeves and then she's done. Speaking of sleeves, we need to knit 1 sleeve and a yoke on my burnt umber cardigan, which is a test knit, and that test knit is due soon. So yeah, we need to finish this sleeve. We need to finish this so we can finish the cardigan. We really need to finish the cardigan. The deadline is very soon. Also, I need to finish making 2 tiny snails for an earring commission. I kind of want to get past all of the black stitches in my haunted carousel cross stitch project, and to be honest, that's the bulk of the pattern, so if we have time we might as well finish the whole thing. I do also have a couple of hexie wraps that need finishing, but I seriously doubt I will have time for that in this video. It's a lot of sleeve island today, isn't it? But since I cannot keep myself from starting new things, I am gonna say, if I can get everything I wanted to do done in 24 hours, within the 24 hours, no overtime today, I am gonna treat myself to making a pin holder, like for cute pins, like this one with Elsa that I printed, because I have a bunch of pins. I have these pins and I have a little YouTube pin and I have my Elsa pin and I have some pony pins. I have pins, okay? I have pins and I want to display them. I need to put them somewhere and I need to learn how to crochet colorwork properly. So maybe we can start this as a treat if I finish with all of my projects within 24 hours. I really shouldn't. I already have so many other projects that I'm not going to bring into this video, but you know me. I can't not treat the magpie brain to new and shiny stuff, right? I am, as always, going to do a little disclaimer here that I, under no circumstances, recommend doing a challenge of actually working for 24 hours straight. Please do not do this. It is so bad for your physical and mental health. I will be utilizing the stopwatch app on my phone and working over as many days as I need to finish, but within the 24 hours over a couple of days, you know, while logging the time in my app. Savvy? Yep. I love timer challenges and I always recommend trying them out if you feel like this would be helpful or fun for you to do, but please play safe, play healthy, and do it with a timer instead of just sitting down to crochet or knit or stitch or whatever you do for 24 hours straight. And remember to take breaks, get up, move around, drink water, stretch your fingers, stay safe. Is all I'm trying to say. But yeah, with all of that out of the way and said and done, very much not done, I am just so ready to start working on my project. So without further ado, let's go that way. So with no time to lose, I'm going to be diving straight into my first project. So let's start the timer and start knitting. This, like I've mentioned, is a pattern test of a cardigan for knitting Niqabi over on Instagram, and I am having a little bit of crunch time seeing as this was due within a couple of days from when I filmed these clips. It's a bottom-up raglan cardigan with an interesting texture stitch involving slip stitches, and while I normally get through a cardigan pretty fast, I forgot the fact that the slip stitch rows do actually slow the work down exponentially, which is totally fine, except for when you're trying to go fast. The yarn I am using is an alpaca yarn that I dyed with this project in mind, and I am so happy with how my yarns came out. It is such a soft and dreamy vibe. sleeve has a few increase rounds, so I am measuring to see whether it is time to increase, which yes, I do believe it is. Nice. Making good progress. So then on we go. We have a visit from Elsa and Cheddar, so we're having both the ergonomics and quality checked right now. So after much sleeve knitting and a bit of bickering, like what are you two doing? Oh my goodness. But yes, after much sleeve knitting, it is time to attach the sleeve and body stitches together. First a row where we place some underarm stitches on stitch holders, and then we just knit everything onto the same needle. And voila, it is all attached. Now we do the raglan decrease rounds. I like this part of bottom of cardigans because while at first you have a million extra stitches, you'll soon have rows that just go faster and faster. Hello, I wanted to check in and just talk a little because a little bit stressed because this is taking long, but we are getting through the raglans of this. I think I'm gonna breathe through the rest of the raglans and then just put this to the side for a bit, at least for the chat. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I wanted to get more done than this cardigan in this video. So I need to finish it this week ASAP. So I'm just gonna work until it's done and then we'll see how many hours that took, and then we might have to do an executive decision of extending this challenge, which would be a first, but I also really don't just want one project in this video. We'll see. I am more than halfway through the decreases at least, so yeah, I should get back on it. No time to lose, no time to lose. So yeah, I will talk to you again once we are through the decreases, I guess. But yeah, now I also need a break. I need to stretch my hands. This is first of all a hydration check for you and for me, and a hand stretch break. Yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a bit. So after that little break, let's get straight back on the knitting. Luckily now we're at the point where the rows start going really fast, so I'm practically flying through these last rows of decreases. And with a little help from the orange cheese man, we can finally start picking up stitches for the button band. I am so excited. This is just back and forth ribbing, so I know this will be quick. Adding the buttonholes as I go, and then just zooming on. Yeah, multitasking. Another camera on as well. Bit of an early time for us up here in tomorrow's horse day. So, not tomorrow. Plus I need to be packing. We have squeaky jet. And that is this project finished. It is blocking currently, and now we can bring out the next project bag. It's the winter doodle. Time to make more sleeves. I haven't touched this project since sometime before Christmas, so I need a refresh and I looked through the pattern. I really enjoyed the process of starting this one. Basically, it's a choose your own adventure kind of thing, and it comes with blank charts and a compendium of different doodle charts, so you can sketch or cut and paste your favorites onto your blank chart and make your very own doodle sweater. I left off where I needed to start on the sleeves because I had other things I needed to work on, and I think also because I was on the fence whether I wanted short or long sleeves. I have decided on knitting long sleeves now, so here we go, let's get right on it. This one also has a bunch of yarns that I dyed. Both the green yarns and the warm toned pink are my own yarns. I am pretty proud of myself for the green ones especially. I really love dyeing yarn, it is so much fun. The first chart is done, so now we move on to the next. Luckily, sleeves are pretty fast to knit. Hello, we are working through the sleeve and I didn't get super far yet, but I wanted to give some thoughts. Also, yay for being on to the next project. The first project is blocking, but yeah, sleeve. I think it says to decrease and I think I'm just gonna make it straight because I feel like this, I'm gonna just put it on from the outside. It's gonna be one of those tight sleeves otherwise. I mean, there is room, but I don't like sleeves that are just sausage casing-y. So I'm just gonna knit it straight. It's gonna take a little bit more yarn. I think I'm gonna like it better. Attaching the next color and just going. So yeah, I also have yarn chicken. So I think what I'm gonna do also, because the top of this is red, this part is red, so that's what I'm starting now, and then the bottom is red. But I think on the sleeves, I'm probably gonna go for either this pink or that pink, because I don't think I'm gonna have enough of the red, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to doing this and then I'll check in again later when we have some more progress. Good. I'll talk to you later. I want to talk again. I'm looking at this right now feeling like maybe, do we want it short sleeve? Do we want it, I was thinking long sleeve. I don't know if this is just me trying to get out of working on this. I mean, it's cute as a short sleeve, but I'm gonna do it long sleeve. Anyway, yeah, this is where we're at. We have maybe 3 more repeats, like 3 more of this to go, and then cuff. We can do it. Maybe, just maybe, I should have listened to that little voice in my brain saying, do the short sleeves. But I don't know, maybe I felt it was the lazy thing to do or whatever, but here I am with the help of Cheddar, once again continuing on with the long sleeve. I don't know. I'm still like, maybe short sleeves would have been better. Maybe glasses so I see something. I decided on not doing decreases in the sleeve because, like I said, I don't like it when it's too tight. But it's like this part, I think it works here with all of the stripy bits. But I've spent all day on this and I'm not loving it. So I think I'm gonna do an executive little decision thingy and make it short sleeved. I think that's gonna be better. I'm gonna finish this on this side as well, and then I'm just gonna do the ribbing and finish it off as a short sleeved. And this is not me trying to get out of working, not me trying to like make this an easy FO for me, because again, I spent all day on this. I thought I was gonna love it. I've been wanting to make it long sleeved all along. I'm feeling a short sleeve. Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed because I spent all day. It's 8 minutes past 5 at the moment, and I've been working on it all day. And now I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like where it's going. I don't like how it's looking. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but that happens sometimes. So now let me just rip this all out again and make some ribbing and just have it be a short sleeve, and I'll be a lot happier. And yeah, that's just what I'll do. At least frogging back is pretty quick, so this was easy to do, but I am still a little bit annoyed I didn't go with my gut feeling from earlier. But that's part of the creative process, right? Sometimes this is just how things are, and if nothing else, it's a learning experience. But with it ripped out, it took me almost no time at all to finish the first cuff. So then I moved on to finishing up the green chart on sleeve 2 before doing the cuff on that one as well. Also, another win in this situation is how where I thought I'd have yarn check-in with the red, I now absolutely had enough to do both cuffs in that yarn. It's done. Ta-da! Hello. It's finished. It's done. It's such a good angle, this. I love when you guys can see me. There we go. Hello. I just finished it. It's all done. It's all finished. All of the ends are woven in. We are at very many hours. 18 hours, 56 seconds. 56 minutes, 46 seconds. So yeah, I still have a bunch more to do, like finishing the shells for 2 little snails. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of an extension this time. I already talked about this in an earlier check-in, but we are gonna extend. We are gonna extend this time. It's gonna be longer than 24. I'm not sure how much longer. Maybe we'll go 30 hours. Could be fun. 48 is too long. That's too long. Then it won't be a challenge. But yeah. But we're gonna need to extend. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up the mess that's on my desk. That's all of the yarn ends, and then I'm gonna have a break, make some dinner, and then I'm gonna micro crochet. So yeah, very good. I'm happy this is done. It is not how I had planned it, because I had planned it with long sleeves like we talked about. I'm glad it's done. What I'm like a little bit sus about is how puffy it is in the back, but I guess it'll sort itself out in blocking. So I'm gonna get this blocked as well. Now I need to clean and make food, so I'll talk to you later. Is the project really finished if you don't tidy up after it? I don't think so. I am a trash gremlin and often find myself in giant creative messes, but I have been making a point of cleaning them up, which has helped my mental health a lot. But you know what also helps my mental health a lot? That's right, snails. I like to keep some snail bodies just in case, and today I have need of 2 little snail bodies for my earring commission. I will be making a bluebird and a strawbird for a mismatched berry snail pair of earrings. I am so excited about this project, and I am always more than happy to make snails for people, both big and small snails, so if you too have a need for a snail, hit me up. Micro crochet is weirdly relaxing for me. I like to use embroidery floss and a really teeny tiny hook. It's pretty difficult to count stitches this tiny, but it's so much fun. I use the back of my crochet hook to poke a small amount to fibre fill into the blueberry, and then after finishing that up, I'll start on the strawberry for strawbird. If you are unfamiliar with the Snail Council, I have a playlist dedicated to these little buggers, and it is a pattern by Garden Hoe Crochet here on YouTube and on Instagram. That's all the parts done, and that is a pair of finished snails. Well, except they need faces. And little blushies. For these tiny ones I use a marker, but for bigger snails I embroider the blush. Now I just need to add some earring hardware. there we go, earrings all done. Now I will stick to using floss and get on with my spooky carousel cross stitch. I am so excited. I saved the part I've been looking forward to the most for last, the carousel horses. In case you didn't know, other than snails and cats, horses are my favourite thing, both in plastic and plushy form and also IRL horses. So I've been really looking forward to stitching the carousel horses for this project. It's a pattern by The Witchy Stitcher in case you're interested in making this yourself. But just as I was getting into a good flow and was happily stitching along, thinking I had a bunch more hours to go with my extended timer, I realized this was the last of my black floss. There is no more in the file I keep the project in or in my floss storage, and I am now big sad. But this was very well timed as we're just past 24 hours. So let me just grab a cat for emotional support and then be sad on the couch for all of 2 seconds about the fact that I can't continue working. So this was a flop. OMG, I am exhausted. So it's not a complete fail or flop, honestly. We did end up with a few finished projects or a couple of finished projects, but nothing, literally nothing, ended up going like I had planned or wanted, which I guess is fine and all part of the deal with creative hobbies, but still, I wanted to smash 6 or 7 little projects, and I seriously overestimated my capacity this time around. But hey, we have not 1 but 2 finished garments. So let's rewind a little and talk about what we did today. First of all, I needed to knit 1 entire sleeve and then the entire yoke and then the entire button band for this cardigan test knit, which was on a deadline a week ago, and it is finished and it is out now. It is out as of today. So I have linked the pattern in the description. It is the burnt umber cardigan by Knitting Niqabi. So yeah, it's finished. The pattern has been released. Ta-da! I did all that, and the sleeve and the button band and the yoke. Not in that order. I thought it would take less time, but I spent 14 hours on this. 14 hours finishing this up, and oh my goodness, I was speed knitting too. But you know what? I love how this came out. This ate up most of my time in this challenge, in this round of my 24-hour challenge videos. But oh my goodness, it is done, and I am very happy. It is done. One thing I will do with this is I'm going to change the buttons because they are craft buttons, not garment buttons. I just didn't have any others, but I bought other buttons, so I'm going to take some time to change the buttons, just not right now, and I call this finished anyway. So next, I finished, finally, just as we're coming into spring, my winter doodle sweater by Pacific Knit Co. Sun's blocking. Here is one project that didn't go at all like I wanted it to. We ended up with short sleeves, but only after knitting most of the first sleeve, and honestly I spent a good chunk of one day doing that, a good few hours doing the sleeve, and I tried it on. First one time, you saw that, I tried it on and was like, do I like this? I'll just keep going. And then I tried it on again when I was getting close to the cuff, and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Nothing wrong with the pattern. It was just I've crammed too many charts in here and it didn't look good on the sleeve. So yeah, we have short sleeves. I will totally make another doodle sweater at some point, but plan the charts better for that one. Maybe I'll get the Valentine's chart bundle and add on to this one so we can make like a love core-ish sweater, because I think that would be really fun in like reds and pinks and whites. I don't know, but anyway, as if this isn't red, pink and white, but whatever. Anyway, I ended up ripping all of the sleeve out, all of what I'd done on the sleeve, and I finished this chart and then just did a couple of centimeters of ribbing. So yeah, but honestly, I really like this now. I really like the short sleeves. It still needs a blocking, so I will do that right after the video. We all know I won't, but we can pretend. But yeah, it's done, it's finished. I am annoyed I didn't do the short sleeves from the start, because I kind of had that in mind all along. It's kind of what I envisioned when I started this, because the shape reminds me of the Soldotna sweater, which I've knit before, and I've loved it as a short sleeve. And I was like, I kind of want this to sit the same way as my Soldotna. But then I was like, winter, long sleeve season, long sleeve cozy. Anyway, we did it, and I am really happy. And also with this one is where I decided to extend the challenge for myself from 24 hours and just go longer, because yeah, this also ate up like several hours on top of my already spent 14 hours. But as we saw, that also didn't go according to plan. But anyway, that's me running ahead of the story. Next, I treated myself to finishing up some snails. This is a commissioned pair of snail earrings, and they will go to their new home right after this video. Unlike blocking a sweater or soaking yarn, this will definitely happen. They are literally only waiting for me to finish talking before I packed them up. But yeah, I needed something small and familiar and cute and silly, and we all know how much I love the snails. So this was a great time. I just needed to make the bloob and the straw baby and put it all together and put on the earring findings, and here they are. And I am excited. I also get to send them. It's gonna be my first order with my brand new brand stickers, so yeah, that's awesome. I'm really excited. And that project also didn't go wrong, so there's that. Snails to the rescue. And then I had high hopes of finishing all of the black stitches in my spooky carousel cross stitch. There is a cat. Hello, my love. Hello. Please, 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 please don't sit on that. I had high hopes of finishing all of the black stitches in my cross stitch. Hello. I was even going to complete this, because with the black done, there's just a bunch of little details to do in different little colours in different colours. Basically, I need to colour it after finishing all of the black stitches. But can we have a massive womp womp? Because none of that happened. I went into this knowing I would have some yarn chicken. Yarn floss chicken. Anyway, I went into this knowing I was going to have a bit of a game of chicken, but I also thought, hey, it'll be fine. I only have to do the horses, right? It'll be fine. I'll have enough floss. Well, friends, it was in fact not fine. And just as we passed the 24-hour mark, I also ran out of my black floss. This little bit, sure, I could have gotten like 5 more stitches, but this little bit is the last bit of the black floss. So, yeah, I will take that as a sign from the crafting gods that this absolute flop of a 24-hour challenge should actually come to an end. And so here we are with 3, 4, if we count both snails projects finished within 24 hours. And I guess we can count the cross stitch as a half finish, but the wrong half, because while the project is still very much a work in progress, the skein I bought, the little skein of black floss that I bought just for this project, it's all gone, it's all stitched up, it is finished. So yeah, this will come back in future videos for sure. But yeah, apologies for this challenge not going so well, and for me sitting here kind of dejected at the end of the video, like, man, this really didn't go well. Usually when I do these challenges, I get a ton of little projects all finished up, and it's a whole parade of brand new finished objects in different crafts, and sometimes I even have time to start something new, which I said I was going to do if I smashed everything within 24 hours, and I didn't. So I guess we'll do a part 2 to this one, where we finish the cross stitch and make that pin holder that I wanted to start at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that in the not so distant future, I guess. But to cheer up a little, we did finish some bigger projects, at least. So I want to ask you guys, which one of the projects today was your favorite? And did you finish something while watching? Or maybe you started something new? Let me know in a comment down below, because I am really curious, and now that I have completed 2 garments, I need something new to work on. Not that I don't have more garments to work on, but still. But also, if you do not feel like chatting, go ahead and leave a little snail emoji, because I feel like what saved my sanity in this video and carried me through all of this was getting to finish some tiny snails. While you are in the comments, please also take one teeny tiny second to like the video if you liked it. This helps me out a ton with all of the YouTube stuff, so I would super duper appreciate it. Thank you. Also, if you are new here, hi, hello and welcome. I am so very happy to see you. How are you? I hope you are doing so well. If you are new here and you would like to keep seeing what I get up to in the future on my channel, please consider clicking the subscribe button down below and ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. We do all kinds of fun stuff on here, like knit and crochet challenges like this one, but usually more successful than this one. We do cozy vlogs, we do project videos and tutorials and live crafting and cozy gaming hangouts. So if this sounds like something for you, please feel free to stick around and join the little cozy crafting club we have going here on the channel. We also have a Discord, which you can find in the links in the description if you want to chat with other crafting club peeps. It's super cozy and very active, and we'd love to have you join in the fun. You can also find links to all of my socials, as well as my shop on Ko-fi and Ravelry. I have patterns and I have stationery, and I'll be doing a stitch market drop soon. Also, if you want to get extra cozy, you can become a member of the channel and join the extra cozy or even super cozy crafting club. Members get early access to vlogs, cute emojis to use in the chat and comments, and extra behind the scenes updates and bonus cat photos, and super cozy members also get access to members only live streams, all of the fun stuff. But yeah, that is all I have for today. So thank you all so very much for watching and for hanging out with me today to finish up some stuff. And yeah, I will now go and finish up some more stuff, I guess. Like, for instance, get another skein of black yarn so we can finish this. But anyway, I will let you go and enjoy the rest of your day. So stay safe, make stuff you love, and I will see you again very, very soon in my next video. You take care now. Bye!